Hey guys, I wanted to make a video. Sorry, I just woke up. But I wanted to make a video talking about some of the things you guys are saying on my latest video, which is my video where I talked about bottoming and stuff. People are literally asking if I'm having a manic episode. People are asking if I need to seek help. People are saying it's not normal to talk about this shit online. And I know, trust me, I fucking know. Um, I just don't care. I've always been a very open person. I'm very sex positive. Um, and people are he used to seem happier or whatever. He wasn't a narcissist. And there are a few things I have to say about that. I will say I feel the most at peace in my life that I've ever have. Um, I feel great. I think obviously once the effects of my breakup wore off, I was able to get back to feeling like myself again and discovering myself. And part of that was exploring myself sexually because I had only ever had sex with my ex for 7 years, right? And we had different love languages. I'm not gonna lie, I love physical touch, I need sex. My ex doesn't always need that. He had different love languages, and so I had a hard time feeling fulfilled sometimes, and it took a toll on my confidence a little bit. And so I am trying to build up my confidence sexually and my self-love, especially being on my own now. I try really hard to hype myself up to feel good and confident and I can handle this shit, because for so many years I never thought I could be doing what I'm doing now and providing for myself. I didn't think I had the ability to, or the mental capacity, and so whenever I come across as a narcissist, it's I think it's just me trying to, it's almost like fake it till you make it, you know what I mean? I have dealt with so much self-hate and confidence issues in the past. I feel like I oversell it to myself that I am attractive, I am confident, I am successful. I tell myself these things because I believe in positive self-talk, right? Since I've been on such an opposite side of the spectrum where it's I hated myself so much that I hated my voice. I could not talk. I hated talking because I hated my voice. And now it's me hyping myself up or saying all these things. You kind of start to believe whatever you tell yourself, right? And if it comes across as narcissistic, I'm sorry. It's literally just me trying to make myself feel good or good about myself, especially being online. People will say shit about you, people will make assumptions, people will say my body looks like shit, people will say that I need to step away from the internet. Someone else commented that oh, this is taking a toll on your mental health, whatever. When in reality, it's I feel I have a great balance between working, doing stuff online, my personal life, my social life. I personally feel I'm in a great place, and it's interesting because people are oh, you're having a manic episode, you are, so obsessed with sex and whatever. And it's just crazy because I went a month or two without literally having any sex, without socializing, without doing anything. And I felt fine. You know what I mean? I kind of just was fine on my own. And then, recently I kind of met up with a guy. It went sexual. We hooked up, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll get back into socializing again. Hadn't done anything social in forever, right? And so yeah, I kind of reconnected with someone that I had hooked up with in the past, and we got together and we had sex. And I think the fact that I opened up so much about it, people thought it was insane, and people think I'm just this sex crazy individual, which is so funny. I can get I've fucked less than 10 people in my life, okay? Calm down. I don't have very much sex, I will say. Just lately I have started having sex again, right? It does kind of annoy me, the shit people say online. People assume stuff when in reality I feel great. I feel fine. I do go to therapy, I do take care of my mental health, I read fucking books. I've read multiple self-help books, I journal. I take care of myself, I take care of my body, I go to the gym, I watch what I eat. I don't know. So it's just interesting. I feel like when people see like the authentic, like weird ass, crazy me, people think that I'm like manic, and it's just not the case. Like, it's literally just me being me, but you know what? Assume what you want. It is what it is, and I understand that like on this channel, like people see a different side of me, right? It's not ASMR. And sometimes, you know, I can get loud and weird and fucking crazy sometimes, and like that's just who the fuck I am. Like I said, like this is how I would be around like a friend if I was like comfortable enough, you know. Talking to my camera alone in my apartment, obviously it's not very intimidating, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. There are a lot of people who give me like positive comments saying that they're grateful for my honesty and how open I am and whatever, and like thank you for that. Like I appreciate that because it does make me feel good. You know, some people appreciate it and they like the honesty, and that's something I've always valued about myself is how honest I am, right? And like I like to talk about deeper things, weird things, you know, like I've always hated small talk. Like I think that's one of my strengths socially in a lot of situations. Like when I hang out with people, I can get past small talk quickly and talk about interesting things and stay interested. And so I don't know, when it comes to YouTube, obviously it's like I can say whatever the fuck I want. Not everyone's gonna fuck with me. Not everyone's gonna understand what the fuck I'm saying, or like get my personality. People are gonna think I'm crazy. People are gonna think I'm stupid and narcissistic and an asshole. And some people are gonna love me. And like that's just how the internet is. So at this point, this is probably the last time I'm ever gonna talk about this. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see what the comments keep saying in the future. But just wanted to talk about it, and just like I want to let you guys know that I am the happiest and most fulfilled I've ever been in my life. And if I seem tired and sad, like it's because my sleep schedule is fucked. I assure you I am in a good place and I am very grateful. Literally just barely I sent my friend a text. A friend that I hadn't talked to in like years. It's probably been like 5 years, and he reached out to me randomly this morning, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I kind of just like filled him in on my life. I was like, I went through a breakup with my ex like 7 months ago. We were together for 7 or 8 years. It was one of the hardest things we've ever done. I'm living in Arizona. I have a cat, and I work for myself, and I honestly feel very fulfilled and happy right now. And that's what I told him. Living my best single ass life is what I said. And I wouldn't change that for anything right now. You know what I mean? And I think that maybe my personality is just polarizing. You either think I'm fucking crazy and weird and cringe and stupid, or you love me, you think I'm funny, or you connect with me, or you appreciate my honesty. I don't know. But I just want to clarify and say that I'm not having a manic episode. I literally Googled it. I was like, what is a manic episode? Am I having one? I'm like, are all these people seeing something that I'm not seeing? That's all I really wanted to talk about. I don't know. Maybe I need to stop reading the comments. Maybe these bitches are right. Take a step back from YouTube. I do spend a ton of time on YouTube, watching YouTube. I just love YouTube. I'll never get over it. Like, it's just, there's so much content, and I like that I can just be real and open and honest on YouTube. And you know, I feel like I've found like a niche of people, you know, on my two channels, and you know, some people connect with me, and I really appreciate that. So anyways, that's all I really wanted to talk about, because I was just like getting a little upset reading the comments, being like, am I that fucked up? Like, am I unstable? Like, am I crazy? Like, I don't know. And again, people are saying how like I shouldn't be posting this stuff. And I just don't really care. I just don't. Like, I wish I did. It kind of sucks to be your authentic, weird fucking self, and people are like, oh my god, he's like manic, or he needs help, he needs to go to therapy, he's hypersexual. Like, I had sex once in the last fucking like 2 months, bro. Like, what the fuck? Just because I shared in detail about my experience. I don't know. So anyways, I'm sorry if I'm manic. You know what? I'm just a manic little bitch. It's okay. Which is funny, I was actually watching like Gabby Hanna videos yesterday. Which she went through like an actual manic episode, and that shit was like scary. She was literally like screaming about God and Jesus and making all these TikToks, and like it actually freaked me out. It was kind of like insufferable to watch, to be completely honest. And I used to be a big fan of hers, but anyways, I just wanted to show you I'm not having a manic episode. and I take care of myself, okay? So, anyways, I pride myself on being somewhat mentally sane. Have a good rest of your day, guys. And, yeah, thank you for the comments, good and negative. I will see you guys later.